me fixing everything, and because there is always something to be fixed, we're fixing the air conditioning on a Volkswagen Passat 2007 2-liter diesel. It doesn't have no air conditioning, and when you press the button nothing happens. First thing we're gonna do is we will check the pressures. So let's take the gauges. I'm expecting no pressures at all inside. The difference from the other systems with this one is that this one have a special valve on the compressor, and the compressor is constantly working. So let's fit the gauges. We fit the gauges and we make sure they're open. No, we want to be closed. Okay, we make sure they're closed before we fit them. Let's find some space. Some space in here, maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look on the pressure gauge here. Up. We need these to be closed as well, or open. Ah, no, I need a... Okay, let's... So we can see there is like 0.9 bars. That's like absolutely nothing. What we're gonna do now, we'll let all this pressure go in the atmosphere, which I don't recommend you doing. And then, if you want, I want to lie you that we're gonna recover it. Yeah, we're gonna recover it, and you're gonna trust me on that. And then we'll put air, compressed air in the system, and we'll check if the compressor is sensing the air when it's starting. The best thing you can do is recover all of the vapor that's left inside, because that's like nothing left inside, and then pressurize the system with CO2 bottle up to 250 psi or 15 bars, and you check for leaks, because you definitely don't want to refuel a system like this one, which is maybe leaking, and have all of the refrigerant leak in the air. So I will get a bottle with compressed air, and we will get to filling the system with compressed air. Okay, now we have 0 bars of pressure inside the system. We'll fill up with as much as we can air inside the gauge. Now we got 5 and a little bit bars of air inside. I'll try to put a bit more. I don't know if I'm gonna manage to squeeze it. Can you open that valve a little bit? Just
this one.
so you open it with it's saying close, but it's actually like open it. So just do it to the left, and we will try. I'll just try to press it. Yeah, try. Okay. I think that's it closing. Huh? Okay. So now we got like a bit less than 7. Can you see it? Right there. Okay. Now we'll wait for half an hour, and we'll see if it's dropping down. And by the time we're waiting, we'll try to get to a few connections where we can see, for example, the condensator on the front of the car. We'll see here around the dehydrator and all the AC units, where you can see any connections where there is rubber. We'll spray them with soapy water, or again get my bottle, and by this time we'll look closely for any air leaks from the system. Okay, so I got some soapy water. I don't to get to the condenser on that car, we need to take the whole bumper off, and I don't want to take the whole bumper off while now it's holding air. I think like 10 minutes later it's holding air on exactly the same spot. So I can see the condenser unit here from that little opening, and I can get to the whole thing without taking any screws and bolts off. You can see very easily the leak with the soapy water if it's leaking. The way you can see it, it's just bubbles. You can watch my video. I was testing a used condenser unit, and you can very clearly see all of the spots where it's bad. Well, you can always end up with a spot on the back side, but it's usually the front side that is bad. So let's continue spraying. Here on these pipes as well, you can see these rubber pipes. Sometimes they split, sometimes they have other types of connection problems. Now, down there where the compressor got inlet and outlet pipe as well. It's good if you have a leak, because we don't have now. Just give a little spray on the gauges as well, because they might leak. Just everywhere we can see air conditioning pipes. Give them a little spray. Can't see on the back. Can you see on the back something? Right there. Well, you need a bigger bottle. My other bottle split, but let's see how there can it. There is you can't see it, but if you point the phone through here, I can see how the pipes go to the evaporator. Right there. These pipes, they have problems as well. Sometimes the seals are like that in there. Can't see no bubbles. Okay, so we'll wait for another 10-15 minutes to see if we'll get any leaks, and we'll start the car and see if the system knows that there is pressure and it's starting the compressor, because this system have a special valve that is regulating the way the valves are sitting in the compressor. I don't know what we're gonna exactly see, but we'll see what we see, and I will show you if it's the right stuff or not. So let's wait for another 20 minutes and we'll test the system. Okay, so half an hour later we got around 7. It was exactly on the same spot 40 minutes ago, so it should be okay. Now we will start the car and we will press the button on the air conditioning. Me and you will follow the gauges. Okay, start the car, and 2 seconds. Yeah, don't sit in front of the car when it's starting. Yeah, go for it. Okay, stop the car. Well, you saw that the gauges moved, so we know, and the fan started as well. So you know the system is working, it's not leaking, or at least there is no major leaks. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go to a air conditioning specialist where they have a machine. They will recharge the system with refrigerant, and we'll see what happens after. But I think it's gonna be working. If it's not working or there is something to it, we will make another video. But that's how you can test the system for leaks you can make sure that you'll go to the specialist and everything will go right from the first time. And you can check all of the systems with the compressor, with the pressure sensor on the pressure of the refrigerant, with the fans as well. They were moving, and we know that we'll go prepared and everything is gonna work. I hope the video was helpful to you. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.